One.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Kwame back with another episode of More Than a Screen Printer. Today's episode, we're going to be doing canvases. So I got a couple of these canvases a while back. I was doing a project for my dad for his birthday. I wanted to do normally I make shirts for people and hoodies, but I wanted to do something different for my dad. My dad has been one of my biggest supporters. He's been to one of my events that I did live. He's always given me suggestions on things I should do. He's really big on the sewing, the cut and sew aspect of what I do, and the embroidery. But my dad has always been there to support me in everything that I do. So I wanted to make something for him. So I actually made I had a screen made of Mike Tyson that I just randomly did because that's his favorite boxer. And instead of putting it on a shirt or a hoodie, I actually put it on a canvas like this. I got some of these canvases from Michael's for like $10. Came in like a pack of 5. So I did the one canvas for my dad and it actually came out perfect the first time. So now I just have a bunch of canvases. So today we're going to be screen printing a few designs that I already have made on these canvases. We're going to be doing some customization. It's not just going to be one design. I might, mess around and put a couple of designs on one canvas. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to walk you guys through how I do that, and we're going to have fun with this. Stay tuned for the rest of the video to see how it goes. Okay, so here I'm actually going to get like some towels to put down on the floor. This is a new apartment and I've been able to keep the floors pretty good, so I didn't want to get any ink or anything on the floor. I normally print on the printing press that you guys see there. I decided not to because it's a little bit harder to print on canvases when I'm printing on the actual press, so I'm going to do these by hand on the floor the old-fashioned way. I have 4 canvases in total that I can use to screen print on. So here I'm just pulling out the screens that I think I want to use. I have a couple screens that I use normally just for live events. But this, like I said, this is for video purposes only. I might hang these canvases up in my apartment on the wall if I like them. So I'm just taking a bunch of screens that I already have made to see what I come up with. Alright, so I'm going to put some tape. I have some nickels attached to tape that I put on the back of the screen because when you're screen printing on canvases and things like that, you don't want the screen touching the canvas directly. So I'm giving it like a little buffer, we call it off contact, so that the screen lays on top of the canvas, and when I go over it with the squeegee when I'm trying to print or when I'm ready to print, the ink will just come, or the screen will just come right up off the canvas when I go over it. All right, guys, and there you have it. So we completed the canvases for today. Before I get to the ones that actually came out really, really good, I'm gonna go over the ones that came out bad. So the very first one is this canvas right here. I actually did a better job on this canvas or this design in general, and I'll show you that one soon. But I did this design with my logo kind of as like the backdrop of the canvas, and then I did this black woman that I came up with, a design that I came up with not too long ago for a live event. I actually had her going to be over the outlines of my logo, but the logo actually being black overpowered the actual design itself. So I redid that one, and I'm going to go over that one with you in a second. And then I did this one of Mac Miller. I had a Mac Miller screen that I did for personal use, obviously, not too long ago, about a year ago. And the canvas came out, or the design on the canvas came out too dark. I went over it too many times, which is okay. Then I could just get another canvas and retry it. But the idea that I was going for was kind of like this. This is a canvas I did of Chris Brown not too long ago for a friend of mine. It came out really, really nice and clear. I wanted it to kind of be clear like this one, or to kind of be like this one that I did. This is the Mike Tyson one that I did for my dad. This was like a practice run that I did. It actually came out pretty good, so I kept it for myself, and then I gave the second copy that I did to my dad. So I wanted the Mac Miller one to come out like this, and it didn't, but it's okay. We can always try again another time. But we can talk about the ones that did come out good. This first one is the imagination is the origin of artistry. It's a quote that I came up with myself. Please don't steal it. I actually thought of this design because I had a period of time where everything that I wanted to do, it was just all in my head. Like it was all imaginations, and now I'm starting to see the fruits of my labor bear. All of the things that I always wanted to do is now starting to come to fruition, but it all started as a thought at first. So you have to come up with the idea first. The idea is always in your mind, and then you work on it. But everything that you want in life, it always starts as a thought, and that's your imagination. So that's what was the thought behind this actual quote and design. I love this ombre style color. I did the reds on the outside and then the orange on the inside, and then I have a couple hummingbirds at the bottom. And then the last one that came out good was this design here. This was the same design that I did earlier of the black woman. I have my outline of my logo on the back, and then I actually cut out a piece of paper and went around so that when I did the backdrop or all my logos, it went over, or it went on top of the piece of paper, and the piece of paper left a white spot, and then I was able to print the design of the black woman on the white spot. And then I also have some more hummingbirds here. All right, so those were cool. I might hang these up. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but I'm glad they came out good. That's it for today, so stay tuned for more videos. Obviously, I'm trying to do either a video a week or a video every 2 weeks. So guys, just stay posted. I'm going to send out notifications and things like that. I'm really trying to be more consistent with this YouTube thing. I really, really like doing this. So that's all. See you guys soon.